Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You may have noticed earlier that I posted a status update saying that I had memorized a poem for my Approaches to Literary Genres class. And I did. I got a very good grade on it. As a matter of fact, I got a A on the recitation. And so, for your enjoyment, I'm going to try to reproduce what I did in class tonight. Um, but just a disclaimer before I go ahead and start. I'm not cheating in making this video. There is no paper in front of me with the poem on it. I'm going to recite it from memory. I am going to try to reproduce it verbatim. I am going to try to not make any mistakes. But if I do and it doesn't come out as perfectly as it did in class, then you all at least have some idea of what I did. So, and I apologize also if the camera is a little bit shaky at times. I'm recording this on my laptop, and my laptop is on my lap right now. I'm sitting on a bench next to the beautiful creek here at Chico State. So you can see behind me there's a grove of trees that is actually covering the creek. Anyway, without further ado, I am going to recite the first three stanzas, or roughly the first 16 or 17 lines, of the poem The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe, which is a classic poem. So, without further ado, I present to you now The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, as I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, "seeking entrance at my chamber door. Only this, and nothing more." Ah, distinctly I remember it was in the bleak December, and each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I sought the morrow. Vainly had I sought to borrow from my books surcease of sorrow, sorrow for the lost Lenore, for the rare and radiant maiden whom the angels name Lenore, nameless here forevermore. And the silk, sad, uncertain rustling of each purple curtain thrilled me, filled me with terrors never felt before, so that to still the beating of my heart I stood repeating, "'Tis some visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door, some late visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. This it is, and nothing more." Ladies and gentlemen, that was the first three stanzas of the poem The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. It is a classic poem that has been around for many, many years, and there was a movie called The Raven that was made back in the 70s, and in it, during the first part of the movie, it has Vincent Price himself reciting the poem. I tried to recreate his style and his mannerism in my recitation tonight and just now. So, how do you all think I did? Do you think I was deserving of the grade that I got? You might want to look up the poem online and compare it to what I recited. And if you'd like, you can make note of the places where I may have made a mistake, or I may have delivered something wrong. But I believe I did a very good job. And you can even look up the Vincent Price version It's probably on YouTube somewhere. I'm not really sure if it really is anywhere or not. But anyway, so this concludes this short little video. I hope you all enjoyed my recitation. I hope you take time to research The Raven and find the poem online and just give me some feedback. That's really what I need, because I would like to get into the habit of memorizing different poems, because I'm going to be an English teacher one day and I want to be able to do this in front of my students. And I might even have my students do this, because I feel that memorizing a poem is very important. I feel that it allows you to interpret it in the way you see fit, and it also brings to light various things, and you may learn several things about the poem through your interpretation and your recitation than you otherwise might not have learned. So I truly hope that you all enjoyed my recitation, and with that, I might try to memorize further poems in the future. As a matter of fact, I am going to. And you can expect that I will be posting more videos as I memorize these poems, because I feel that this is important to do, and I'd greatly appreciate and I would encourage your feedback. So thank you very much, and I hope you all are having a very pleasant evening on this beautiful last day of April. And so, without further ado, I bid you all well, a pleasant evening, and good night, and thanks for watching.